The biggest change that I found with chemo, and I know that a lot of other people find this too, is constipation and diarrhea just becomes much more extreme. So I had my chemo on a Wednesday and I was super constipated until the Sunday. So I was always constipated from the Wednesday until the Sunday. And then from the Sunday, it was explosive diarrhea for the next few days. So that's a pattern that I think it's the chemo drugs themselves, but also the steroids and all of the anti-sickness tablets, all those drugs that go into your system. It then bungs you up literally for a few days. And it can be pretty uncomfortable too. So it can be pretty sore because you feel bloated and you just feel like you just feel like you need a release. The biggest thing that I found was when it then all came out, I think it's called purging, but when it all came out, it was really explosive. It was even fizzy. I find, at some points it even seemed like it was quite fizzy, so it was really extreme. What I found, and one of the things I'll mention later, is that it filled more than a bag when the diarrhea came. So you can get higher output bags, and I wish I'd realised that at the time, because that would have made it easier. So I always stuck close to a toilet from Saturday evening all day Sunday. I always stuck somewhere close to a toilet and hung around in the house, which it was my kind of way of getting around it. And another change that I made at that time was I switched to the convex bags. I hadn't used the convex bags and I had leaks. So as soon as I switched to convex bags, the soft convex bags, I didn't have any more leaks, and they really helped during chemotherapy. Just because sometimes you need to rush to the toilet when you do need to go, and when you start to have diarrhea, you really need to get to a toilet quickly. So I prepped some little bags. I had some little kind of bags ready there to go so that I could just grab them and run into the toilet rather than having to footer about and look for where are my bags, where are my wipes. So, have those handy. So another top tip that I got, the stoma nurses suggested to me to use drainable bags. I'd been using closed bags until then, but that's when I switched to using drainable bags, and it really was a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver to use drainable bags during chemo, and I still use them because personally I think they're just much better, but they're definitely really helpful during chemo treatment. Just find that having the bag itself is fine for me. But I did learn very quickly to use the barrier wipes. Barrier wipes are brilliant. I mean, my routine's very simple. I just have the bag and the barrier wipes, and that's it. So, I'm pretty lucky, but I think finding the right bag is particularly important for that. I know that people said that to me at the start. I used quite a few different bags until I found the one that was right for me, and then I stick with that and touch wood, touch everything. That works really well for me.